Wow, what's up, fellas? What's up, fellas?
What up? What up?
What's up, fellas?
Hey, I'm behind
No.
the scenes today. Everybody can't see me, but you can hit me. Even when you can't see me, you can hit me. I'm coming in all kind of places.
Yes, sir.
Even when you can't see me, you still gonna hit me. You know I'm talking about the big bad break. Welcome to the show, though. Welcome to the show. What's good, fella?
What you doing, G? What you doing, G?
Yeah,
Hey,
what are you doing?
I'm on the clock.
My boy got his priorities straight. His priorities
You
are
know what I'm
straight.
talking about? Yeah, they gotta wait for them big bad Braves now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We got somebody special today. I can't let it stop that. Got somebody special. Ain't from a special place. Ain't that right? Ain't that right, Trill?
I ain't gonna say all that now, but it is
Come on
what
that
it is.
trail. Come on that trail. You can say it.
Ain't
He
from a
work
special
at
place at
a
WC.
he work at a special place.
He come from a special place.
We
at
talking about
WC.
from. We talking about from. We ain't talking about where he work.
See, you're trying to be messy. We ain't covering for all that today.
WC. Everything good though, fellas? Y'all good?
And we
Yeah,
good,
man, we good, bro.
You know, it was good to see you guys this past weekend, man. It was really good to see the brothers in person, you know, not just on the streaming site, but really in person. And, you know, just glad to see you guys in good health and moving around, brothers.
Look at Mr. Lee Mama. Trail always hating on Woodville. It ain't hating. It's a rivalry, man.
No, I think it's hating.
It ain't hating, bro. Come on, man. Look, my boy Big Milk, the Spiller boy, man. We cool, bro. It's just a rivalry, man. That's all it is. It's one
Well,
of the
without
rivalries you
further
can
ado,
move past after you graduate. Because I still don't fool with my ATs because they went to Jackson State. So, but this I can move past.
Man.
Well, we got a special guest today from the big city of Woodville, Mississippi. I know Woodville, Mississippi gonna tap in. Hey, growing up, Woodville was like, you remember how Southern used to be at them games back in the day where they come take everything over? But y'all that don't know, man, when I was coming up, Woodville used to take people's stadiums over on the road. So I know they're gonna take the show over today. This the hometown kid. He back here at Alcorn State. Alvin Fosselman III is who we bringing up today. Give him the introduction. He from over there by the Votech. And not really a neighborhood, but y'all know over there by the Votech. That's where he's from. You got them roots on Percy Creek over in College Loop and all that, by the project. You know what I'm saying? I did my research. Come on, man. I did my research, man. I did my research.
Woodville got a Votech, man?
Man, chill out, man. Hey, stop playing. Without further ado, we want to welcome our guest, Coach Alvin Fosselman III.
Coach.
What up, Coach?
What's up, Coach?
What's up, Coach?
How y'all doing, man? Y'all doing well?
We doing
We
well,
good,
Coach.
man.
Doing
How
well.
we making it, Coach?
I hear you talking that noise, Trey. I hear you talking that noise.
Hey, man. G started it, bro. I ain't coming here for all that today.
Pipe that down. Pipe down.
I ain't coming for all that today. G want to be missing.
Oh, man. Yes, sir.
Oh, man.
So,
Coach,
welcome aboard, Coach. Talk about your getting on board at Alcorn State and how it's been going.
Man, it's been well, man. we've been out there grinding. You know, we in camp, man. You guys got a chance to come out there to see some of that the other day, man. We got the guys fired up and ready to go. You know, for as far as me coming in, man, the transition has been real smooth. I mean, it's like I'm back home. You know, I know the area. I know some of the coaches already on the staff, man. So it was all about just getting here and getting to work.
Good deal. Good deal.
Well, Coach, before we get started, man, introduce yourself to the Brave Nation, man. We know you, but just tell everybody a little bit about yourself, bro.
All right, man. My name is Alvin Fosselman III. I'm in my 17th year of coaching football, man. I got 2 Swac'n stops as of right now, with Alcorn being my second stop. Of course, I started my career at my hometown, Wilkinson County High School. Man, it's just been a journey, you know. I feel like, you know, coaching is what I was put here to do. You know, I love to be around the guys. I love coaching them up. And, you know, I like to see them be successful, man, whether it's on the gridiron, you know, whether it's in life or whatever the case may be. But other than that, man, I'm just a small town boy that love that game, love the game of football, man, and love to coach it.
Yes, sir.
That's what's up, Coach. So, Coach, you got 2 positions that I know of that you're coaching at Alcorn, outside backers and special team coordinator, right?
Yes, sir.
And we can kind of elaborate a little bit on the special team side of, you know, like what you look for in players, you know, kind of like how are you actually dissecting it and choosing your players?
Yeah, on the special team side of things, we want high, energetic guys. We want high motor guys that are going to get down there and make some noise when it's time to make contact. You know, we want guys that want to make a difference on the football team, whatever the case may be, whatever you ask them to do, they're willing to do it. You know, a special team is all about attitude and getting after it. So as we going through practice, man, and I'm watching guys, you know, we doing drills, whatever the case may be, those type of guys, man, is what we want on that depth chart when it comes down to special teams.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Trey, you got some questions?
Coach, talk about what got you into coaching. I know a lot of times. Talk about what got you into coaching after your playing career, and what actually got you into coaching.
Honestly, G, I didn't know what I wanted to do at first when I finished playing, man. You know, when you play it for so long and then the college career ends, you kind of go through that withdrawal part of it where, you know, man, I ain't playing the game no more. You know, messed around with the arena football for a little while. I didn't really like that game, and then I wound up going back home, man. And my brother was playing at the time, and he was a really good football player, high school All-American, things of that sort. And it was an opportunity for me just to go back home and start helping out, you know. But in the process, man, while helping out, some of the older coaches that were there, man, they threw me in the fire and basically told me, well, look, you coaching now, you know, that first year. So, man, I kind of started up that way. And then once I started, man, I fell in love with it. You know, I figured out, I said, man, you know what, this is probably what I need to be doing right here for the long haul.
All right, look. Speaking of coaching at home, man, I got to bring it up, bro. I grew up knowing you as an offensive guru. How did you get on the defensive side of the ball when you transitioned to the college level?
I'm gonna be honest with you on that too. I ain't like it at first, you know. I was offense all day long. You know, I was a guy that wanted to put up a lot of points, man. And
yes, sir.
spray that thing across the field, you know. And, but man, when I got to college, man, Coach Dooley moved me, man. And it was a deal where he wanted excitement in the linebacker room. You know, he wanted a mentality there. And I guess he figured, you know, I know football, so the transition of just knowing football is there, you know. But for that room, I needed a guy to turn those linebackers up, you know. So, man, when he offered it to me, you know, it wasn't an easy deal. And I thought about it. I was like, I don't really know if I want to do this, man. But once I got into the defensive room, me understanding offense, you know, just understanding why you're trying to do things to me, not just doing things, but why you're trying to do it to me, it actually helped me on the defensive side of football, you know. So now I can explain to the guys on defense, hey, man, they are trying to pull you down and throw it behind you. You know, they're trying to show you this to take the eye candy to do that, you know, things of that sort. So it really helped me in the transition, you know, moving from the offensive side to the defensive side of the ball.
Man, that's what's up. So, Coach, now, before you came to Alcorn, you know, we used to always ask this question: who is this coach out here stealing all our recruits? So this is the guy. This is the guy. Man, it's just a pleasure to have you. First of all, I want to tell you that because we actually need some of those guys. So just kind of give us some in-depth situations on, just falling in love with recruiting.
Man, I think that's the biggest part of it. Us as coaches, man, we're only as good as our players, right? So, man, you got to be willing to go out there and hunt, man. I'm the type of guy where, a player is not too far from me, man. If I have to gas it up myself to go get him, I'm going to get him. If I got to go sit in mom and dad, house, we got to eat dinner and talk it over, all right, because I want your son, all right, so you can know that I'm going to take care of your son when he get here. Hey, that's what we got to do, So, man, me driving over from state to state, pulling kids, riding up and down the roads with no lights and all that kind of stuff, man. Some of these country towns, man, you don't even have no lights on the back road.
Right.
But I'm going to get them. I'm going to get them because I gotta reassure mom that, look, I'm going to take care of your son. Give him to me. I'm going to take care of him.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Yo, turn, G. We in rotation.
Man, can y'all hear me well?
Yeah, we can hear you great.
All right.
We trying to make sure G get his questions in. He handling some business over there.
Yeah. I got the good questions anyway. I got a good question anyway.
Yeah, we rotating, cuz. Come on here.
Well, let's start breaking down this room, coach. Let's start breaking down just in your special team room. Then we'll get to the linebackers. Talk about some of the guys you got in that special team room. Some names we can look forward to.
Man, let's talk about the specialists, right? They don't get a whole lot of time, man. But right now we got about 6 guys that are in competition right now, man, specialist wise. At the punter spot, we got Frank, all right, and we got Meach, Duval. Okay, both of those guys right now, they're running the race, man, neck and neck. And we won't have a finalist, man, until that first week of the game, man. We'll know who'll be going out there on the punt as far as punting the football. The kicking game, man, place kicking, field goal, kicking off. We got Grandin, okay, one of our transfers, and we got Lorenzo. Again, the same thing. Both of those guys are trying to impress me right now. They're trying to show me, look, coach, I deserve to be the first guy out. But then even when you go to long snapper, we got a guy by the name of Kenny Dozier. All right, and we also got another kid by the name of Safer, who we call G-Baby, man. So, look, those guys are battling as well. So, they actually put me to work, man. So every day, I'm charting, I'm timing, I'm trying to see who got the best hang time. I'm trying to see who got the best long distance, all right, as far as kicking the ball, snapping, who's missing, who's hitting the mark. What's the time from the snap to the punter, things of that sort. So we're in a real competition battle, man, when it comes down to the specialist game.
Cool, man. I saw you, you real in depth. I heard you, I ain't gonna say what you said, but the operation standpoint, what are you looking for? What type of times you're looking for in those operations as far as field goals, as far as punt, as far as that snap getting back and that kick getting off? What type of times are you looking for in those operations?
Yeah, man, for me, bro, we punt time, we get it off at 1.9, we good. If we any further than that, man, I think we pushing it as far as getting the ball blocked, and that's something that we don't want. As far as field goals, man, anything 1-3 or under, I take it. And right now we've been getting some numbers, man, 1-2-8s, 1-1-8s and things of that sort. So those guys are really getting that football back there. But we got to be technical in the game like that, man. We got to make sure that we getting these balls off, man. We're not getting them blocked.
That's what's up right there.
I don't know if you see Wayne here comment, man.
He's cutting up.
What's up?
Oh, that's my boy.
What are some of the strategies that you're implementing in your special teams?
Man, it's all about know-how and understanding, right? Special teams, man, a lot of guys just put guys out there and say, go play. All right, but what we're trying to do, we're trying to get guys to get understandings, man. What's the coverage like? When you get down there, you're the first guy down, take a shot, whatever the case may be. We want everybody to understand operation time. All right, we want you to understand how long you need to hold this block before you get off. So it's not about, the scheme of it as much, but it's about, teaching the guys and giving them a better understanding of what we're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, it's about being, excited football player. It's about being physical. We got a mindset, man, special teams. Look, 6 seconds punish. That's something we're going to talk about every day we get in the meeting room. 6 seconds punish, all right? So within those 6 seconds of a football play, if it takes that long to get it off, all right, we want to be the most physical and most dominant group on the field at that time. All right. So we want to strike, fight, execute, and pursue the football every single time we take a special team snap.
Shoot.
Cause you're making me want to go out there and be a gunner or something.
Hey, let's go. Let's go to work.
Yes,
Hey, pull up Hope coming, G. What up, Coach? Hey, I couldn't make it on. Excited to have you on the side of the real purpley gun. Boy, you sound like me, Doc. My boy Hope taking care of something.
Yes, sir.
You up, G? All right, G taking too long.
Yeah.
Coach, I want to ask you, how did you meet? How did you come across Dwayne Taylor? How do y'all know each other? And I coached against y'all guys. So how did that relationship start with him coming to Woodville with you, and y'all doing what y'all doing?
The first time I saw Taylor, man, it was Southern versus Alcorn years ago. And he out there talking cash money, guys. So that's the first encounter. That's the first encounter, man. And then after that, we kind of like started in the high school ranks around the same time. So he was at Natchez High when I was starting at Wilkinson County High. I mean, the friendship just grew. From there, man, we was playing on the same travel softball team and things of that sort, man. And then after that, I had the opportunity to bring him on staff, at Wilkinson County High School, man, on the defense side of the ball. So, that friendship has grown over the years, man. I've been knowing Taylor since college, man, and it feels good, to be right now on the same staff with him at this point.
Yes, sir.
Coach, where did you play college ball at, and what position?
Oh,
I played at Southern University, man, 2007 and 2008. I started my career off at Southwest over there in Summit, Mississippi.
Uh-huh.
I played 2 seasons over there, then I finished up at Southern.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I had to get that out the way real quick. So
yeah. Coach, I don't know if I ever told you, man. Kendall Addison is that's my grandmother's nephew, bro. So I remember y'all playing together.
Yeah. I know Kendall, man. Yeah, good dude, man.
Yeah, that's my guy. That's my guy. Fast as I don't know what. What's up, Lucy? Lucy New.
Oh, that's my dog.
That was gonna be my next question, Coach. That was gonna be my next question. Talk about playing with Nusik, that Alcorn legend coming up in high school.
So, man, look, I got a chance to play with those guys, man. I was 9th grade. I was starting at inside linebacker, and those guys, man, they were seniors, bro. And those guys that I'm kind of looking up to, man, coming from my junior high, moving up, right? So come up in 9th grade, man, I'm thinking I was going to be kind of lost in the sauce, not playing, freshmen and things like that. Man, it ain't take Coach Davis and Coach Moore alone, to throw me in that fire as a 9th grader, man. But to be a part of that team, man, and watch those guys dominate, the way they did, man, it was awesome. What a lot of people don't know, man, Nusik, well, Spill, I don't know if y'all know, but Nusik didn't play a whole lot of football until the later ends of his career, man, and was dominant. So he probably should have been playing. Y'all tell him I said they probably should have been playing. But those couple of years that he did play, man, he was a dominant force. But just off that team alone, man, I told another interview that I had that, man, about 5 or 6 guys off that team, wound up signing and playing for Alcorn at least 1 year, if they didn't finish out their careers.
I got you. Look, man, we got Big Milk just commented. Oh, Jonathan Sam Scott, man, my coworker. Man, just talk about some of the guys you coached that went on to play college football. What is it, Alcorn or anywhere else?
Yeah, man, I coached in that stint that I had at Wilkinson County. I think it was like 19 guys, that wound up and go and play college ball. 4 or 5 of those guys was big time FBS football. We had guys play Division I FCS. We had guys at the D2 level. We had guys at the junior college level as well, man. At one time, man, it was a factory. We call that thing WCF, man, WCF factory. We was able to come in and, man, and just get those kids excited about playing football. One of the guys just off the top of my head was my brother, man, Devin Fosselman. Wound up playing at Mississippi State, then transferred to Jackson and finished a career there. James Maiden also, wound up going to Mississippi State, man, and then wound up finishing his career at Alcorn, if I'm not mistaken. After that, we had a couple other guys, man. I know G like to say the big A. Warren Anthony was able to send him to Alcorn as well. Jonathan Scott, the guy that just come in. He was part of that group as well, man. We sent to Alcorn. you know. But then we talk about Devin Voorhees, you know, LSU. We talk about Alizé Staggers, finished up at Southern Miss. You know, we talk about Frank Johnson that finished up at South Florida, University of South Florida. You know, the Darian Peterson finishing up at Delta State. You know, and I know I'm going to miss some guys, man, because there's so many of them, and I hate to names and name drop because you miss so many, you know. But not only that, man, some of those guys were able to come and play for me, you know, at the last play, like Trey Jones, man. You know, he was able to come play for me, man. Terrell Coleman and a lot of those guys, man. Like I say, I'm missing some guys. If I miss you, I'm sorry, man. You know how we roll WCF, man. It's a family. It's a factory. No, I'll never forget where I come from. You can believe that.
Definitely. I know Bud and Freddie played for you too, huh? And
yes,
PV?
Sir. I kind of left when those guys were still young, though. I think they were sophomores. Terrell was like a junior when I left, so sophomore or junior, I can't really recall. But those guys was kind of like still young when I got out of there.
Gotcha.
It's on me.
Yeah, Ben.
I want to get to the defensive side, Coach. So we know you were a defensive coordinator over there at Prairie View. So now you're outside linebacker coach, right?
Yes, sir.
So tackling is a big thing, right? So what are some of the philosophies or tackling techniques that you're teaching, you know, your outside backers?
Gotta feed them a little gunpowder first, man. And I'm just I act like that sometimes.
I like it.
Hey, man, you know, it's about bringing the drills to the field, man. You know,
Yes, sir.
You talk about pad level. You talk about hips down. You know, you're talking about the strike. You know, we don't want to be guys that, you know, just sitting there just taking the punishment. We want to be guys that's giving the punishment. You know what I'm saying? So, man, you want to teach pad level every day. I think that's something that you can't miss. So every day you EDDs, man, you'll hit me over there screaming, you know, pass down, hips down, hips down. You know, you want to make the guys uncomfortable, man, in practice. You know, I'm talking about that pad level, man. So when it's live and we take an in-game rep, you know, it's automatic for those guys. So it's about those everyday drills, man. It's about drilling it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. G on mute.
All right, Coach, you spoke a little bit about the transition, but talk a little more about it for me and just connecting with the staff. Like, you know Wayne here, Coach said, you know, you guys have been, you know, had a relationship for a while. So just talk about, you know, coming in and building that relationship with the defensive side of the ball as well as the whole staff.
Yeah, it was really easy transition, man. It's probably one of the, you know, the easiest transitions you can make, you know, going to a place where you already know people, man. Coach T, man, he didn't even remember, but I reminded him, man, he kind of looked the guy that pushed me on into college football, you know, kind of told me, hey, man, you know, don't shy away from it, man. They got guys in the profession that can't coach, you know, and they doing it. I believe you're a guy that can jump in here and really be impactful, you know. So he kind of the guy that kind of, you know, put the thought in my mind, you know what, maybe I can do this thing at a higher level. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I've been knowing him for, you know, a while since you guys was on those championship runs, was able to, you know, bring some guys up to the camp, you know, recruit some guys that I had. So that's where that relationship started there with, you know, Coach T, man. So after that, man, you talk about Taylor, like I say, that thing, as far as friendship, it started a long time ago as we were players, you know. And then, man, a lot of people don't know as well, Coach Fred, my brother dropped down, was playing at Mississippi State, then he dropped down, right, went to JUCO route. You know, Coach Fred was his coach at Pearl River, man. So
man,
I got a chance to meet, you know, Coach Fred a long time ago, man, 2012, 2013, you know, somewhere up in there. So, you know, it was like coming home, you know, to my fam. So it wasn't like, you know, a transition where I don't know anybody, don't know who to ask, you know, don't know where to start. You know, those guys are there.
Yes, sir.
G, you got something for us or you still working?
Nah, I got a little bit.
Let's go with it, G.
Coach, talk about it. Some of the names in the outside linebacker room.
Yeah, man, I'm glad you asked me that, man, because I like to shout out my guys, bro. It ain't all about me. You know, it's about these players, man. The first guy, man, I shout out is Eric Thomas. You know, man, very, very productive football player, big, strong, physical, likes to get after it. You know, what I like about him the most, man, he's very coachable. You know, sometimes when you get some guys that really can play the game, man, and, you know, they shy away from coaching. All right, but not Eric, man. So that's a good deal, man. Then we talk about the next guy, Tobias Hinton. Transfer we got out of Hattiesburg, man. And he's filling the stat sheet up. Very, very production, man. We just had, spring game the other day, and I ain't gonna talk about it too much. I ain't gonna give away too much information. But dude all over the field, man. Everywhere the ball is, Tobias is, So that's always promising, man. And then, we got a young kid that we trying to, groom up who's very athletic, who has all the tools, man. True freshman, Jaquel Irving out of Natchez, I think he has a big, big upside with a lot of football to play. I'm happy to coach him up. Then we go down to Brendan Gibson. Been around for a while, understands the defense inside and out. So, anytime those first two guys can't go, you need a guy in there that knows what to do. All right, you call on Brendan, he gonna go get it done for you. Got another young guy, Kenyon McCaskry, who just transferred into us, to a long guy, about 6'5", man, long arms, really can bounce off the rock. Man, you talking about third and long situations. You get him in there, man, tell him go get it. He's that type of player, man, able to use his length. And then rounding off that group, man, is Jonathan Hill, man, another guy we got transferred in out there from California, man, who looks real promising.
Yes,
That's
sir.
what's up, Coach. So, Coach, can you kind of tell us about building those relationships with these guys? You new coach on the block, and these some new players. So,
yeah. So, man, look, I tell all these guys before we get started, you're gonna learn to love me. You're gonna learn to love me, man. Because I believe in truth is telling you the truth. I don't believe in just telling you something just to get by, or just telling you something that you want to hear. I think it's our job as coaches. I think it's our job as adults, man, grown men, to just tell the guys the truth. Hey, man, this is why you're not playing. This is why you will play. This is why you first on the depth chart. This is why you last on the depth chart, man. And I think, man, it ain't enough of that in today's game as far as coaches, letting guys know where they stand. All right, and also helping them through that. Helping them grow through that and get them to the spot where, hey, you are a 1 or a 2 on the depth chart. I think by just telling them what they want to hear, man, it's not helping those guys. And then once they find out, hey, man, coach really down for me, man, coach really love me. All right, the coaching thing is easy because they know you got your back. You got your back.
That's major.
All right. Are there any similarities in what you ran in PV as a DC to what you're seeing now at Alcorn?
Yeah, man, it's some similarities, man. It's some verbiage difference. All right, so Coach Rowe might call his games one thing, and then I call mine at another place, another name. So it's about just matching that, matching the names and stuff like that, verbiage wise. Now, Coach will get into some stuff that I'm unfamiliar with, that I'm learning along the way, with the rest of the guys, which is good, all right, because it keeps me growing in the profession as well. You know what I'm saying? But the game of football is a game of football. You give me a little time on it, man, I'm going to pick it up real quick, and we're going to go to work, man. The transition been smooth on that as well. So it's allowing me to learn another way to do things, right? I think in the game of football as well, man, we can't ever stop learning. No matter how old you get, no matter how long you've done it, you reach the point where you stop learning the game, then you probably need to take it on in, man, because there's a lot of football out there that you need to learn.
What are you talking about?
Boys is you see that, Coach?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh man, I love it.
Man, you got D Bell on here, man. I ain't seen that name in a minute, bro. We had some battles.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
You got any questions in the chat box?
Yeah, that's what I was going to read. Willie Reynolds, man, he's an avid supporter of the podcast. He says, Coach, what do you think is the ceiling for our outside linebackers and defense this year?
Oh, man, the ceiling is real high, man. And I'm just not talking, man. I like the way my guys are playing at the outside linebacker spot. I feel like we're going to be very productive. I feel like we're going to make some noise, man. I feel like you're going to know that group before this year's end. The second part of that question again, what do you want to know?
Just the outside linebackers in the whole defense as an entire.
Oh yeah,
so pretty much the same one.
Change, man, defensively now. We running around out there pursuing the football. We got all American guy in the middle of that defense. Coach Cub do a great job with that front. I got the outside linebackers, man. Coach Rowe got those inside guys running, man. Coach T, Coach Taylor, man, coaching them corners, man. We got these guys fired up and ready to go to work. So the ceiling is high. I think my big coach said we got something to say. And I back that.
Hey, G probably going crazy off the street. Right. Now you just said something. You got something to say. G going crazy. Man, Wilkinson County is in the building, man. Brian Spiller just got on here, bro.
My dog. My dog.
Yes, sir. So, Coach, my question now, just going to the schedule. Now, I know you may say the political correct answer, but is it a certain game you're looking forward to?
I ain't going for the political answer. I'm looking forward to a lot of them. I'm looking forward to a lot of them. Big tip on my shoulder, man.
Yes, sir.
A renewed, life about the game.
Mm-hmm.
Got took away from me for a little while. That's what a lot of people don't understand. I was at the house. Just being honest with you. Game got taken away from me. Wasn't really coaching no ball or anything. Was just trying to figure it out. All right, but now I'm back. I'm ready to go to work. So, man, that thing is, I feel like I got a chip on my shoulder, man. It's time to go get it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, we behind you. Let's go. Let's go.
You see Nicky coming? Nicky David, when my boy spoke of the great guy from the Woo, he left me out.
Left me out.
Hey, never that. See, my old heads right there. You know what I'm saying? I got them wrote down on my notes right here. Old Nicky D, man. All right, Damon McKenzie, man, all those guys. I grew up watching them guys, man. So, no, hey, Coach, they asked me who I coached and who I played with. They ain't asked me about my old head. I'll never forget about you, dog.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So what's next in camp, man? What's going on as we wind down to getting ready for game week?
Man, we got a few more, probably a week or so of just hard grueling, just camp life. What I like to call it, getting those guys up, getting those guys rolling, meeting, weights, just the grind of football camp, man. And then, here soon, man, it's time to narrow that thing down and get ready for the first game, and I'm looking forward to that. So, we'll be, probably, shut some of the things down that we're doing to get the guys' legs and stuff back on them. Coaches will be in the mindset of breaking down tape, getting ready for the next opponent. And, we're ready for some football here soon, man. It's real close.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We ready, Coach. We ready, man.
We definitely ready.
You got any more questions, Trail? I'm kind of
I don't mind. Yeah, while we got it, man, in the chat, y'all got anything y'all want to ask? First time on, pretty sure it won't be his last. We've been to practice,
definitely
but a lot of people can't make it. So what y'all wanna hear? What y'all want to know?
When is the big scrimmage?
That was probably last week, Lily. Saturday.
Yeah, you should have been at that one.
Yeah, it's time to get in the game shape now. Are we doing a scrimmage under the lights?
I don't know.
What do you ask?
Are we doing a scrimmage under the lights this year?
I'm unsure about that, man. We probably finna get ready to kind of break away from the whole scrimmage deal. Coach mindset right now is to get our guys to the game. We will have a scrimmage. I don't know, how deep we would go into it though. As far as contact and things of that sort. We got to get our guys ready for the war.
Yeah, like a fan fest thing, something like that. Yeah,
right.
Yeah, not showing you too much, just kind of letting y'all see the players and go from there. So, gotcha. Okay. Because we ready to go on, Trey. You
got another one, man. What was when you first came? What were some of the strengths you saw of the defense?
The way we run to the football, the way we pursue the football.
Crackhead D.
Yeah, it's not something that we got to continue to harp on or tell the guys to do on a daily basis. That ball take off. Our defensive guys they going behind it. So that was really, really good because that's something that you don't. You want to spend a whole lot of time teaching guys effort. If you're teaching guys effort, then you don't really have a good football team. So, man, these guys are really getting after from the door. I thought that was real impressive.
All right. How far are you along? Go ahead, Ben.
Coach, from a perspective of a former defensive coordinator, right? Kind of tell us about the back end, what you're seeing.
Man, guys that attack the football. When that ball takes flight, man, you see our guys showing up in the picture. I think Coach T, man, and Coach Taylor doing a real good job with those guys on driving the ball. You know, they really getting their hands on balls, man, getting interceptions, you know, getting the ball to the ground. You know, everything that you want to see a defensive back do, man. So the way they attack the ball, man, you know, when it takes flight, man, that's impressive in itself as well.
Yes, sir.
How
You got it,
far are
Trey.
you along? How far are you along in your depth chart as far as kickoff, punt, and all of that? Is everything still evaluation right now?
We're still in the evaluation phase, man. I like to keep that competition going. You know, I like to, you know, show guys on tape, you know, this is what you're doing. This is what you're not doing. You know, hey, this next guy is going to be up if you can't get the job done. So, man, as long as we kind of like in this phase right here, man, you know, it's all competition, man. We competing. You know, we wake
Oh
up
yeah.
we wake up, put the feet to the floor to compete. You know, that's what it's got to be about, man. You know, and you got to understand that 6 seconds punish that we talk about, man, we can't just be talking. You know, we got to go out there and be ready to strike. You know, we want to come out there and start the fight. You know, not literally, but hey, we come out there to start the fight. That's what it is.
Yes,
Now,
sir.
Coach,
Yes, sir.
this past weekend, Coach, was a battle, you know, from the eyes,
Yes.
right? So kind of give me a assessment on what you're seeing from the offensive side about what y'all going against. You know, you ain't got to go into too much detail, but you know, just kind of.
I won't give you everything, man, but I tell you what, man, we got the tools over there now. You got the tools over there, man, to get it done, man. So you're talking about the wideout spot, man. We got some long rangy guys that can play football. Man, you talking about old line, man, you know, I call them old nasty, man. Man, them guys up there getting after it, bro. And then you talk about the backfield, man, running back. Because we got a stable. We got a stable of them, man. You know, guys are really showing up every day. And it's kind of like what you want to see as a football coach, doing a back and forth, offense, defense. You know, you never want to come to work and just one side of the football just dominating the other side. All right, but when you got both sides, man, that are going at each other the way that we have been going at each other lately, man, are the tales of a good football team.
Yeah, you brought up the O line. Seeing those battles between that O line and that defensive front, along with your outside linebackers, man, that's something to see every day. That's something to see, man.
No doubt, no doubt.
Yes, sir.
That's something to see. Well, Coach, man, we appreciate you, man. We ain't gonna hold you too long. We appreciate you for taking the time out to come on, man. So we thank you. Like I say, we behind you. You need anything, let us know. You got my number. Hey, another thing, man. Just found out his pops and my pops played together, Benny, at Valley.
What?
Yeah,
yes. Just found that all over the weekend.
Man, my whole family, man. My pops went to Valley, man. My mom graduated from Alcorn. My bro finished up and graduated from Jackson, man. You know, I finished at Southern. You know, my whole family, man, you know, it's Swac'n, man. Black College, HBCU.
HBCU. That's a
Brent.
blessing right there, man. That's what's
That's
up.
Brent. That's Brent Bowen's father right there, Coach Fosselman. He's been supporting us. Appreciate that, Brent.
All right.
Appreciate that. Yes, sir, because we really appreciate you, though, Coach. Thank you for showing us love. We're going to continue to show you love. Much love from here from the Golden Hill.
Thank y'all,
yes,
man.
Sir.
Guys doing, man. You guys keeping us in the forefront. You know what I'm saying? You know, everything Alcorn, man, you guys are bringing it forward. You know, and I appreciate you guys too, man. Because look, we out here in the country, man. They don't want to show us no love or give us no respect. All right,
yep.
But the Golden Ham is there, baby. And we
yes, sir.
In the morning, hey, I see you guys walking the field, man. So that's a good thing, man. And we appreciate you guys.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you, Coach.
Yes, sir. Go Braves.
Go Braves.
Yes, sir. Benny?
Yes, sir.
It's just me and you, man. So
yeah, man.
What you want to give like a little rundown of Coach, you chilling with us, Coach?
I'm trying to see how to get off of this thing. Do y'all have to
hit your screen.
Okay, I see it. All right.
All right, Coach. Yeah, man. From Saturday, man. Like I was saying earlier, it was a gauntlet out there, bro. You would see the defense come out, and man, I'm talking about making stops, and then all of a sudden you'll see the offense come back like boom, 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 bam, and then the defense come back like nah, we ain't going. And it was just like a lot of competition going on, man. It was healthy competition though. Not no like, man, it's bad football. No, you could really tell the difference and good competition going on and guys really competing, talking noise, but it's like respect in that talking noise to each other, you know.
Right.
So man, it was just look, I want to encourage y'all to get out there to see them guys, man. I don't like Coach said that may be the last one that they're finna do before they start actually prepping for games. So you may not get a chance to see it, but yeah, man, it was ugh. That's what
Yeah.
I got, man. Even the special teams, man. Like he was speaking about the operations, man, telling you about the numbers and stuff like that, what he's looking for. You know, they're really detailed in what they're doing, and you can see the difference and stuff like that. So I'll let you go from there, Trev.
Yeah, so you had to get out of there, man. But they actually had a punting competition. Speaking of special teams,
Wow.
10 punts each, 10 punts each, man. Frank and Meach went at it. And Coach Fosselman was out there timing each snap, and from the snap to the kick, and it was just fun to see, man. Those guys really got out there. Hey, Mr. Joe, man, nice to meet you. We see you coming all the time, but it's great to put your comments with a face. And he says the
Yes.
offense matched the energy of the defense. Yes, sir. Most definitely.
Yes, sir.
Most definitely. We're not gonna go into too much detail,
Right.
because we don't want to say, well, y'all said this and y'all said that.
You gotta be there.
Nah, just come see, man. Come see. Coach T say all the time, he ain't kicking nobody out. So y'all come see.
Yeah.
And I will say, I think you'll be, it's refreshing to see. I'll leave it at that.
Yep.
I'll leave it at that, man. Any without going into too much details, give me one of your standouts on defense and one of your standouts on offense for the day.
My defense, I would go Brent Barnes, man. I saw a big boost in confidence on that end. I don't want to go impact player, so I'm gonna just go from what I saw from the basis of a week to when I came back this past time. So Brent Barnes was my guy on the defensive side, and offense. Oh my God, this may shock everybody. And it's a position change for him too, because he comes from the defense. He started on the offensive side, went to the defense. Now he's back on offense. So Cole Williams was my guy on the offense, and that's all I'm gonna say.
Man, I'm gonna go defensively, man. Jairian Griffin.
Yeah.
He made some spectacular plays coming from the linebacker position. You know how deep we are at backer. So to see him come in and it not be a drop off, that was great to see.
Yeah.
Also for offense, man, Nico Sandifer, man, that was my first time actually getting to see him.
Yes.
And he's been battling this Mississippi heat a little bit, but to see him come around, that's great to see. That's all I'm gonna say. Willie say, how does the zone coverage look? Man, listen, the range we have in the bodies and the length that we have, it's gonna be hard to fit some passes in some places, in my opinion, when we do decide to go zone coverage.
And it's gonna be, and yeah, for me as well, it's gonna be pretty hard to even, how do I want to say this? Because the pressure that's coming. It's gonna be hard to even try and dissect where to go in those zones. And I'm just talking about SWAC play now. I'm not talking about nobody else. I'm just talking about SWAC play. It's gonna be hard to dissect what is open or those pockets in those zone coverages with the pressure that we're applying. So
Mr. Joe say 1-on-1, baby.
Right.
Listen, like I said, man, I've been out there and it's just refreshing to see, man. It's different. It's different. That's all I'm gonna say. It's just different.
The vibes are different. Completely different. Completely
different.
And
it's not just from an execution standpoint, just as a whole, it's just different.
Yeah.
As Coach T always said, but a part of it is the retention piece, especially on the offensive side of the ball. You return a lot of people offensively. And so at this point last year, we may have been on install number 2, but you're able to run a lot of your stuff. If he has 5 installs, he can pluck stuff from install 4 and 5 at this point, because everybody was here last year and got a chance to, go through some of this stuff. So it's a big difference, and you can see it.
Yeah,
You can
man.
see it. And I
We
will
saw.
say this, man. Go ahead, Benny.
Now you just want to say something? Go.
I will say this. Another thing that stands out, we talk about the size, but also the speed on both sides of the ball. That stands out as well.
Yes. Yes.
So,
And
like I said, I ain't gonna get on here and say too much, but yeah, I suggested if y'all can get up and see it. I'm pretty sure. I don't know when. I know we're gonna have a scrimmage during the week. I don't know if it's gonna be the week before game week or like 2 weeks before. But if I'm not mistaken, me and Coach Gales had a discussion, and he said there will be a scrimmage under the lights during the week, but I'm not sure when that will be.
we'll
For
definitely get
those
that
that was asking.
information. Yeah, we'll definitely get that information out to you guys. I'm pretty sure
Ooh-wee.
Alcorn Athletics will have that out there as well. So,
Benny,
yeah,
look, Benny.
I, that's old school speaking. I ain't. I'm just gonna be quiet. I want to let old school talk. Look, I'm be quiet, and that's all I'm gonna say. Just
It's different, man. It's definitely
yeah,
different.
yeah. It was
It's definitely
wow.
different.
And those guys are really they are really battling out there, man. And from a healthy point, man, to see the players' bodies, they holding up. Nobody's getting injured like that. So that's really good,
Yeah.
man. Knock on wood.
Knock on wood,
Yeah,
man.
I'm knocking on
You
it
got
right now.
on you got out of that grueling 2 weeks
Yes.
in pretty good shape.
Yep.
In
So
pretty good shape.
we're looking pretty good, man. Yeah. Yeah, man. I'm even looking at the coaches, man. Coach T is really being a head coach. That's all I can say on that end. Like he is on everybody. He don't care who it is. He's making sure that you do what you're supposed to do.
Yes,
He's
sir.
making sure if you're a leader, you're gonna be a leader. He's making
Yeah.
sure. So the head guy's being the head guy. I must say
And
that.
it ain't no question about it.
No
Like
question.
there's no if and buts about that one.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
So nice coach is gone, man. Coach, like he always say, he did his due diligence without, he didn't get rid of anybody after the transition. He let everybody play, and basically let everybody grow up to see if they could help him for this year. And
Yeah.
it's my daddy say a valley say you got a root hog, a dipo pig right now, bro. So
Right.
it's real, man.
It's real.
That's how you
It's
build it.
real.
Yeah.
Trill, I got a question for you, Trill.
What you got?
How did you feel about the offensive packages that you were saying? Just kind of
Don't get me
elaborate a little bit
don't
on
get
that.
me
I don't want you to go too much
don't get
into
me started.
detail, but just kind of just give me your feelings. You know.
Uh,
you know. I mean, the
I
reason
feel
why I'm
like
asking because
Coach Gales. Go ahead.
I said the reason why I'm asking because you could see the adjustments. Like we were saying, the
Oh no.
battling, right? You could see the defense stopping offense, and then the offense would adjust. You see what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden, you like, whoa. Then the defense
Right.
will adjust, and then you like, they ain't going, and then you will see the offense adjust again. So, I just wanted to ask you that real quick. Like from your perspective, how you feeling about what you were
Uh
seeing?
from for everybody to understand, without going into detail, football speaking. I feel like Gale stays on 100-acre lot and he can walk outside and pretty much ponder on which car he want to ride in for the day.
That's
That's how I
that's
feel.
saying I got some bad boys out there.
Yeah. Like he has to sit there and think, oh man, which car I want to crank up and ride in today. And
Right.
that's without going into too much football detail because you know how I get.
Right.
But
I get that. And I
yeah,
like that analogy though. I like that.
yeah,
That's a good way to break that down. I got some bad boys out there, and it's just like what do I want to choose from today? Either one gonna be
yeah.
nice.
Yeah, and
Yes, sir.
which if it's raining, I may not want to ride in this one. If it's snowing, I may not want to ride in this one. If
Right.
it's sunny outside, I don't know what you're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
Yep.
Like, I can pick either one of them. So it's great. you said, just to piggyback off the competition at each spot. Seeing the first group of O-linemen and then seeing the second group of O-linemen, you like,
Man, that's
wow.
crazy.
And then you see, just the in and out of the receivers and then the stable of backs. And then shoot, the QB competition, man, with that as well. And even the punters, from the punters to the long snappers, everywhere. It's competition.
Everywhere.
There's nobody out there. We don't have anybody out there that's just like, if you were to get the big head, we gonna miss you because go sit down and I got somebody else that can come pick up the slack as well. So it's big. Right. It's been built, and we took some on the chin last year, but I think because we allowed certain people to grow up, you'll see the fruits of that labor coming up this season, in my opinion.
Did you ever find out who number 42 was at safety?
I got the name and I forgot. Matter of fact, I asked Coach Fosselman who he was, and he told me, and I forgot. Coach T give every dude can ball a shot to prove himself, walk on over whoever. That's definitely true. That's definitely true. That's a true statement, man. And I challenge everybody, man. Coach T is easy to talk to.
Yep.
He's not gonna hold nothing. He ain't gonna pull no punches. So if you have a chance to hold a conversation with him, like do that. And he has each child out there best interest at heart. I can truly say that. Elijah Ruff, there he is. Coach Taylor just answered it for you.
Gotcha. Okay. Because I was like, he got some size on him, but I didn't know exactly who that was. Appreciate that, Coach. All right, I know who I'm looking at now.
Speaking of those safeties, man, TJ Jasper impressed me. Let's throw a name out there, man.
Yeah,
that's the transfer kid.
Because some people had some questions about the safety, so we wanted to dial in and kind of pay attention to the safeties or whatnot. I didn't have no question because me and Coach T already had our discussion about it. So I was kind of telling my guys who they were, but I didn't know who 42 was. I had no clue.
Yeah.
So we're pretty. I'm just gonna say nice everywhere on the field. I'm gonna keep it at
deep. Depth, man. It's depth everywhere.
Yeah.
It's depth everywhere, bro.
Yeah.
Even the water girls and water boys deep. That's how deep we is, man.
Bro, I'm talking. We got some trainers. We got a whole bunch of them. I was like, what? So deep. Shout out to the trainers. Shout out.
Trainer staff, man. Coach Gant. You can see the difference in the body tones and the body types, bro. It's refreshing. That's all I'm gonna say. That's what I'm gonna keep saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna keep saying.
Yeah.
All right, man.
You got anything else, man?
No, I'm good, man. I'm good,
man.
Shout out to everybody for coming on, rocking with us on this Sunday. We usually don't do this on a Sunday, but we had to come around and and get around the coaching schedule because they hard up at work in camp, man. So we appreciate y'all for coming on. Shout out to the Hey, I got 217 people on here, and I only see 7 likes. So everybody go like the stream for me right quick.
Go like it.
And look, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna try it since we on here. Gotta find them banners. Here we go. I'm trying to find the 1871 Collective. There we go. There we go.
Gotcha. Okay, Trail. Okay, Trail.
1871collective.com. You gotta pay your bills, man. You gotta pay your bills. Shout out to Mr. JJ in the 1871collective.com. If you haven't subscribed, do what you can to go subscribe, man. We got tiers as low as $5 a month. It goes directly into the kids. It's our NIL collective. If you saw the kids dressed up for Media Day, that all came from Mr. JJ and the collective. Look for new kids to be added, not just football, basketball, track, all types of things, man. Appreciate y'all. Y'all ran them like so quick. Keep it going. So the 1871collective.com, NIL the right way.
Yes, sir.
Look at me. I'm learning how to work this. You
on it. Hey, let's do the cash app as well. There you go.
Here we go, man. Here we go.
There you go.
Listen, if you want to donate right now, pick one. I'm not forcing you to pick any one today, man. But if you want to shoot something to the Golden Hair Review, please do so. You want to shoot something to the collective, do so, man. It all pours back into these children in some way or some sort. Even the podcast itself, man, there's nothing that we do for financial gain. It's all for our university and all for these kids. So, go ahead and pick one if you want to donate. Nothing's too big, nothing's too small. And we appreciate y'all for rocking with us. And since I'm on it, man, y'all need any apparel, Anthony Lawrence collection. Got some new stuff coming out. Look forward. He's taking care of his Louisiana people right now, but he got to come on for the big bad Braves. So that's
I had to
it,
show
man.
y'all this little baseball jersey. You feel me? Had to show you.
Yes, sir. Let me pull up Mr. JJ comment. It's Mr. JJ Smith, live coaches show, August 18th. Might see some new athletes' faces there, as far as joining the collective. Appreciate you for everything you do, Mr. JJ. Appreciate you for always rocking with us, man.
Always.
Even on Twitter, man, we share something. You're the first one to like it and share it, so we appreciate that. Shout out to you and Miss Melissa for everything y'all do. And it's about that time, man. It's about that time. We getting close.
Woo! It's about to go down. I think we're gonna be doing this a lot this year.
Like I tweeted. Go to hell. How y'all feel? Hey, SOD, Q up Cherokee. That's my mantra from now. HBC, that's crazy, man. HBCU bad talk out here after the show. After what we talked about on the show last week.
They're right.
Mr. Joe, I can find out for you. He said, are they still selling the old jerseys? I can definitely find out for you and get back to you on that one. I'll make a matter of fact, I'll text Cam after the show and get you an answer on that. I'll find you. Anything else, Benny?
Oh man, we good, brother. Just can't wait for game day. I think we almost 2 weeks away. Next Thursday, 2 weeks away?
Today is next Thursday. Just coming up Thursday, 2 weeks away.
2 weeks away from game day, man.
Natchitoches, Louisiana.
Just say brave home. Wherever we go, it's our home.
In the home
of the Braves.
Definitely. Look, G think he's slick too. He knew what he was doing. He just wanted us to run the show.
Right.
Thank you, slick.
Yes, sir. Hey, we got an hour up out this thing, though. We knew what we were doing.
Most definitely. Look, we talked to him. He got me like, man, y'all can do it. I ain't got to be on there.
Don't worry about it. We got you, G. We got you.
Most definitely, man. Don't work too hard. Well,
yes, sir.
That's another edition of the Golden Hair Review podcast. Once again, we appreciate Coach Alvin Fosselman III for coming on. And appreciate y'all for rocking and tapping in with us as always, man. Got anything else, Benny?
Peace out, ma. Love you. Brave Nation.
Go Braves. Yes, sir.